Mr. President.
Senator from Florida.
Thank you, Chairman Johnson. First off, I want to thank the chairman for his effort to try to figure out how we can stop shutting down government. When I came up here with Senator Braun 2 years ago, we were in a government shutdown, and nobody wins. It doesn't work for any part of government that government gets shut down. I know that talking to the Appropriations Chair and the Ranking Member, that they're also focused on making sure what can we do to make sure we pass budgets, pass our spending bills, and don't shut down government. Like a lot of us, I came up here 2 years ago. I want to fight the way Washington's been working. I want to make sure it works for all Florida families, not just for career politicians. I've got a background in business like Chairman Johnson does, and in the real world, if you don't do your job, you don't get paid. It's pretty simple. If Congress can't accomplish its most basic task, which I believe is passing a budget and appropriation bills in an orderly fashion, then why should we get paychecks? I think it's pretty simple. When you listen to what Chairman Johnson just said, the current system in Washington is clearly broken. There's no, a lot of people, care about this, but there's no one that ultimately has responsibility, and there's no consequences, and it costs our system a lot of money. So Congress doesn't pass a budget. Instead, they just pass temporary measures, and it just kicks the can down the road. The other thing that's been surprising to me since I got up here is how little of the budget we actually review every year. I mean, it's surprising to me that we're not, about 70% of the budget we don't even look at every year. I think all of these things are unacceptable. So if Congress Congress can't continue to just get away with not doing its basic job and creating a burden, we've got to do something different. That's why I'm proud to join my colleagues today to call on Congress to pass the Prevent Government Shutdown Act. It includes my no budget, no pay proposal. Withholding paychecks from members of Congress who fail to pass a budget will help prevent government shutdowns, which hurt the economy and hurt millions of people. It's also an important step to promote fiscal responsibility in face of what Senator Johnson said, $27.4 trillion worth of debt. So I believe we need to pass no budget, no pay now to show we are serious about getting the spending under control and that we're serious about the future of this nation. Members of Congress make significantly more than the average American make. We make $174,000 a year, and we're asking them to do the most basic function, pass a budget. It's not complicated. So I think every member of Congress, rich or poor, can agree that Congress should pass a budget every year. There's absolutely no reason we can't, and anyone who disagrees should not have this job. So let's go back. When the American people don't do their job, there's consequences. It's time we make Washington work a little bit like what the real world works like. So let's pass the Prevent Government Shutdown Act and get the no budget, no pay done. Now I'll refer to my colleague from Indiana.